So welcome back another video. I'll show you how to schedule a meeting and put a host on, start a meeting and how to handle a meeting. First of all, you need to schedule your Sunday service. You go sign in. Make sure that you sign in with your licensed account because otherwise you won't be able to last more than 40 minutes. So I'm signing in with my Mandarin congregation account. Something wrong with the password. 1 second. There you go. So you already signed in. I'll highly recommend you sign in via website when you're scheduling a meeting, because when you go to Zoom, Zoom software console, when you schedule a meeting, you won't be able to take a recurrent meeting with particular time. So when you get in the website console, you go to meetings, schedule a new meetings, type in the name, say Sunday service, optional descriptions, choose Sunday, say 9 a.m. It lasts for 1 or 2 or whatever hours. Take recurrent meetings, so you don't need to create a meeting every week, and people can use the same link into your Sunday service. This function's only available on website, so make sure that you log in website to schedule your meeting. Go weekly, per week, Sunday, and by say hopefully everything's will go on July. It's a very optimistic guess. Just leave everything as it is. Enable waiting rooms. Enable waiting rooms is a waiting room that before you get every people in, the host can choose who people in. I'll show you in a minute how it works. So of the breakout room TV, this is only preferences. And if you are hosting a Sunday service, if you don't want participant people come in with their mic on, mute participant upon entry. So that's it. Go save. Then you will have your Sunday service ready. Make sure that this is the invite link. Make sure that you send this link to your audience, to your congregations. If you want a more formal invitation, you can click copy invitations. This will list out all the occurrence, all the information they need to join the meeting. You can customize that, of course, because you just copy and paste this text to your email. You can customize that. Okay, let's get started. So when you after you schedule your meeting, when you want to start your Sunday service, start earlier. Get prepared, rehearsals, so that people can see and people can have a grasp like what happened. So log into your account. This is not the account that I create, so that I'll go sign out. I'll sign back in with my Mandarin congregations account. Open Zoom. Okay. So this is my main console. Go to meetings. Select the meeting that you already scheduled. This is the meeting that we just created. Go start. It is important that make sure that no one using your account during your meeting, because you'll be kicked out. You'll be kicked out when somebody log into your account again. So there's only one login simultaneously for one account. So this is important to know that you are the only one using this account in this period of time. So this is the meeting console. By default, you are unmute and mute for the video, so people can join the room. Let me try that. Okay, so this is what happened when you enable a waiting room. Somebody join it. It will be have a waiting room waiting for them, and then you can admit them into this meeting. So I'm in. And if you see that people don't have a microphone here, it's because they haven't configured their audio properly. So you might need to call them and teach them through how to do it. It's simply a click, like using which device they have to choose which device they use for chatting. Okay. So it's in. Let me mute that, because otherwise you guys will hear my voice again and again. So this is how it works. Because I'm talking and the microphone is mute, it warns me you have to unmute your mic. So I'll just walk you through for example. So get all your participants in. You can click mute all. When you mute them all, they can't unmute by themselves because the host mute them. So you can unmute them all, ask them to unmute their mic. They will pop up saying that host asked you to unmute your mic. Just click unmute, they will be able to unmute themselves. I'll walk you through what this button do. Okay, so invite. When you click invite, you can last minute invite anybody using your contact or using your email, Gmail, or whatever. You can simply copy URL, which is the meeting URL, and then send to anyone you want, so that they will be able to join your meeting. Manage participants. This is the manage participant menu. When you click more, hang on, you probably can't see it. When you go more, you can rename them. You can put them in the waiting room. You can make them host or co-host, or you can ask them to start a video. This helps you to manage the participant who can talk, who cannot talk, and make a co-host. As I said before, a co-host help you to host the meeting. They have the same privilege as you. They can mute, they can unmute, they can ask people to do whatever things. They can put people in waiting room. So co-hosts help you to manage the meeting. Not only that, if you are having multiple people handling your service, for example, your worship leaders and your preachers and other people, you can hand over presenter privilege to them. For example, you can ask them to share their screens. Just make sure that all participants will be able to share their screens, so that they will be able to share their screen when needed. One people can only share the screen, who can start sharing when someone else is sharing. Only the host. Don't let other people share their screens. So this is a chat box. A chat box helps you to engage with your audience, ask questions when they are mute. You can ask them to post their prayer point or questions there. Recorded the meeting is be able to record the meeting either on computer or on your cloud, which is on Zoom. Breakout rooms. This is one of the very good functions when you go for Pro. Usually I'll go menu assign, because automatically assign you can't control who's into which room. For example, I'll separate with 3 rooms. Create rooms. Just think about when after you have your service, you have your newcomer cell group. You might have cell group chit chat gatherings. You can separate them into different rooms, help them to engage with each other, just like your Sunday service. So for example, this is a newcomer cell, and this is a cell run chat room. This is cell 2 chat room. On and on. So you'll be able to assign people in. When you click assign, you can tag people into different chat room. So then you'll be kind of simulating your Sunday service after service chatting and your different cell group. When they assign into different cell group, they will be able to into a different room, their own room. So they will be able to either have a cell group meeting, either discuss your sermon, have sharing, prayer, so all sort of stuff. Go open room. So the room will be opened, and the people you click will be joined. And because there are invitations sent to the people that you assign them, they will need to click join. Otherwise, you say not joined here. So these people already joined the newcomer cell group, and you will be able to join different room to see what they are and to see, hey, how's you guys going? And you can also broadcast a message to all the room. They will appear on their room upper meeting room corner. So they will be able to see your broadcast message, how many minutes left, I'll keep it open or whatever, announcement. So after that, if you finish all the stuff, just close the room. And all big room will close in 1 minute. And people will be asked to join the main sections, or they can leave it afterwards. It depends on what you design your service. So this is pretty much the breakout room functions. As I said, the live on custom streaming service will be able to let you to stream to YouTube or Facebook. I'll make another video to talk about that later. That's pretty much it is. If you still have any questions, feel free to ask me or ask Jason. Yeah, let me know if you have anything you need to be done but is not included in this function. I'll walk you through. Thanks. Bye.